Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel, I'm for Classic and welcome to BenchART. So I know that it is a little bit late, but what I do have in here is Payday 3. So Payday 3 was released like a couple of maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago, and it was having some server issues and it was being very hard to benchmark due to that. So I decided to delay this video until today, where the servers are finally stable. Alright, but we are not in here to talk about the servers, we are in here to talk about the performance of this game on the GTX 1650 Super. So let's start with the basics. In case you want to have an experience above 60 frames per second, my suggestion it is for you to go with either low or medium settings while using upscaling. This game doesn't use FSR, it does use its own upscaling technique. I didn't investigate further what they are using, but I believe that they are probably using temporal anti-aliasing upsampling, that it is kind of default nowadays with Unreal Engine 4, and actually it does a good job in it. But what I want to say about it is that if you go either with low or medium settings while using upscaling on its quality mode, you can expect a frame rate above 60 frames per second pretty much all the time. Now, if you don't care about a couple of drops to do the 50s, you can go with the eye settings and you will enjoy some benefits like screen space reflections and some higher quality shadows, for example. And if you disable upscaling, you can expect something in between like 45 to 70 frames per second, alright, without upscaling. Although if you go with ultra settings without any upscaling, so basically maximum settings you can go for at 1080p, you can expect a performance in between 35 to 50. So for me, 1080p, probably I would play this game at 1080p, medium settings while using upscaling. It would probably be my favorite way to play because it ensures that my frame rate it is always above 60 frames per second. Now when it comes to 1440p, I would probably go with low settings with upscaling on balance. That provides a frame rate above 60. If you go with medium settings with upscaling on quality, I started to notice some issues with the game. Texture starts to load in and out all the time. And this is not the first time I see this issue in other games, in Unreal Engine games, or probably sometimes even in other different engines. This means that the GPU VRAM is on its limits and the engine needs to stream in and out textures all the time, but many times the engine just gets confused and doesn't know what to do with the VRAM, and textures are always swapping in and out, and that's what happens with 1440p medium settings. Even with upscaling, this thing happens. If we go with high settings and without upscaling, obviously this issue continues to exist because we are pushing even more of the game and of the graphic card. But the performance it is about 30 frames per second with a couple of drops. Now, if you have a 4K screen, my suggestion it is for you to play with low settings while using upscaling on its performance mode. This provides you good enough performance to play around 60 frames per second or more. But for example, if you go with medium settings with upscaling on balanced, unfortunately performance is quite disastrous. With 30 frames per second and lower than that, so it's not really the setting that you should go if you have this card. So in my opinion, yeah, 1080p, medium settings, and using upscaling on quality, it is my favorite way of playing Payday 3. Anyway, I only tried this scenario. I'm not really sure how this works in more complex banks with more complex SWAT teams and stuff like that. You won't be seeing the end game of any match, but I did try it. I did try it all until the end, and I know the performance. Alright, and I can assure you that medium settings or low settings with upscaling does guarantee you a frame rate above 60 frames per second. Now, I changed some of the things and the way that I do benchmark videos because nowadays PC gaming have been quite a disaster when it comes to stuttering. We already know, if you watch Digital Foundry or other YouTubers and probably vlogs or Reddit, you already seen that many games suffer from shader compilation stuttering, which is the type of stuttering that happens the first time that something new occurs and never happens again the next time that the same action occurs. Now, this happens mostly in the X12 and Vulkan games, but unfortunately Unreal Engine 4 under DirectX 11 does have the same issue. And unfortunately, Payday 3, it is one of those games which suffers massively from stutter issues. In the past, in most of my benchmarks, I usually repeat the same scenario over and over and over again, like you are seeing in here. And what happens really is that many times when I started with low settings were a bunch of stuttering, because it was the first time that I was trying, and medium settings, high settings, and ultra settings were more smoother than lower settings. These will never happen again, because every time I do try now new settings inside the games, I always erase the shader cache inside the user data folder. I mean, it's inside the Nvidia DX cache. There is a shader compilation files there. I always erase those files before starting testing with the newer setting. So what this does is every time I start the game, it is like I'm starting the game for the first time ever. This either forces me to build the shaders from scratch under DX12 or Vulkan, or this basically forces you under DirectX 11 to forces you the game to re-render the shader. So basically, this is the type of experience that you will get on your first match. It is to be expected that if you repeat the same scenario with the same weapons and nothing new will happen the second time we will play the game, you won't be having too much stuttering. But this will be representative. Oh, I have a problem with this word. About your first time that you will enter the game. You will have a lot of stuttering, and this is clearly a shame, because this is supposed to be an online game, and it doesn't make sense that you enter a scenario and for the first like 3 minutes you are suffering from random stuttering because some new police appears and shoots a different weapon, and you get a massive amount of stuttering just because of that. It doesn't make any sense. I'm pissed off with this, because this is a well-known issue for PC gamers by now. Everyone knows that shader compilation needs to be done, or needs to find a better way to be done in the background at least. And it's impressive that under we are in 2023 and this issue still happens, and especially on a multiplayer game, a cooperative multiplayer game, where you need to perform properly, especially in the beginning of the match, which you need to decide what type of approach you will take inside this game. Because you can take a silent approach, where you need to pick locks and disable security measures and steal the money without people knowing about, and for that you need stealth, you need to not make any single mistake, and a simple thing like opening a new different type of lock can cause a big stutter. It really ruins the experience, and it's a shame that we still see these today in games like this. I honestly don't understand how this continues to happen, and unfortunately Payday 3, it is one of these games. Alright, so I guess that's all that I want to talk about Payday 3. In case you want to jump to any specific setting, there is links on the description of the video. In case you have any doubt, just leave on the comment section. Alright, so guys, thank you a lot for watching, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Alright, I'm taking off. See you when I see you.
Lots of guards patrolling the building. Keep your eyes open. James is downed. Dallas is down.
Tools are going down!
File here. I'm there in about 1 minute.
This is interesting. An executive working in Wixia has a safe deposit box here in this bank. If you go by an office, look around to see which box it is. hallway above the vault. Safety's off. It's go time. The thermite will burn faster if you add more bags of it, but don't fucking overdo it.
Dropping the bag, you asshole.
Shit, it's a zapper!
Cops are sending in the sabotage squad.
Push harder! Hit him down! Don't give him a goddamn inch!
Water from the sprinklers is interfering with the thermite.
I
Turn
picked
it
up
off.
the sniper!
Keep at him! Got a shield! Move up!
I wasted the shield!
Fuck it! Go for headshots!
You should be able to see me now. Any second.
Don't let up! Keep at him!
Lots of guards patrolling the building. Keep your eyes open.
Whose office?
Ah, shit, there goes our cover. Gotta scram.
Time to switch plans. You'll need to burn your way into the vault with thermite. I'm sending Vile with the drop for you.
I'm gonna...
This is Lyle. 1 minute till I'm there.
Got a body bag with your name on it.
Almost there. 30 seconds.
They're coming in 30 seconds. Get ready.
Here comes the drop.
Found it.
Okay, I'm gonna circle the place. See you back in a little while.
Place the thermite above the vault. It's in the hallway. Get ready. Here they come.
Careful! Underground!
This is interesting. An executive working at Wixia has a safe deposit box here in this bank. If you're near an office, see if you can find out which box it is. The thermite will burn faster if you add more bags of it, but don't fucking overdo it. They've deployed the hostage rescue team.
Dropping the bags, you asshole.
We... I killed the fucking shield!
Sabotage squad on site. Watch out.
Keep it! Isn't anyone doing anything?
Holy motherfuck!
The water from the sprinklers is affecting the thermite. Turn them off. We don't have transport.
Fuck! Let me go! I have an appointment!
Lots of guards patrolling the building. Keep your eyes open.
Ah, shit, there goes our...
Everybody listen up. This is a robbery.
Move up on him, goddamn!
You'll need thermite to burn your way into the vault. I'm sending in the helicopter to do a drop.
Wait a minute! Oh, out to get me! Ah!
Helicopter on approach.
Please!
1 minute until
I'll
I'm
do whatever
there.
you say. Ah! First I missed my train, now I'm getting robbed.
Listen up inside. We know you're in there. We have the place surrounded. Make no mistake, we are in charge of this situation. Almost there. 30 seconds. And come out with your hands over your heads.
This is interesting. An executive working at Wixia has a safe deposit box here in this bank.
Here comes the drop.
If you're near an office, see if you can find out which box it is. Place the thermite above the vault. It's in the hallway. That's it. You found the right numbers. When you get to the vault, find the matching deposit box.
Got you now!
Get ready. Here they come. You can get the thermite to burn faster if you add more bags to the fire. Just don't fucking overdo it.
Killed the shield.
Dropping the bag you asked for.
Cops
Come on,
descending in
focus
the
up.
sabotage
We got
squad.
this. Oh, why am I so unlucky?
Wasted the shield.
What? Oh shit!
The water from the sprinklers is affecting the thermite. Turn them off. We don't have time for slow cooking. Lots of guards patrolling the building. Keep your eyes open. Time to switch plans. You'll need thermite to burn your way into the vault. I'm sending in the helicopter to do a drop.
Come on, let him go.
Pilot Bile here. I'm on approach. ETA 1 minute.
Jesus! Ah!
Listen up inside.
Someone!
Hey, let go!
Army. We have this place surrounded.
This is interesting. An executive working at Wixia has a safe deposit box here in this bank.
With your hands over your heads.
If you go by an office, look around to see which box it is.
Go away! Go away!
Dropping now. Watch your heads.
Ah! Let me go!
Okay, I'm gonna circle the place. Be back in a little while.
Ah! Let me go! Ah!
Hey! What are you doing?
I'm tracking another assault team. They'll be there in about 30 seconds. Place the thermite above the vault. It's in the hallway. The thermite burns faster if you add more bags to it. Just make sure you don't overdo it.
Here comes the drop.
Keep pushing them.
Kill the sheep.
Take him out! Take him out!
Hard and fast. I'll bring you back if I got you. Shield fully operational.
Fuckers, kill him! Push up behind the shield. Get him and kill him.
Surrender.
Hostage rescue units are on site. A lot of guards on patrol. Keep an eye out. The security.
Don't get any
The thermite burns faster if you add more bags to it. Just make sure you don't overdo it.
assholes are going down!
Here comes the drop.
Keep it coming. I can take it. Just give up.
Pearl is down.
Don't try it. Give up. I'm bulletproof.
On the floor! Hands up, eyes down! Hands in the air!
Don't try it.
Give up!
I killed the fucking shield.
Drop your weapon! Lose the fucking gun, sunshine!
Stay sharp. The cop sabotage squad rolling in.
You're out of gun or uncovered. Holy motherfucker.
The water from the sprinklers is affecting the thermite. Turn them off. We don't have time for slow cooking.
I got the shield.
Just give up! Fuck them! Somebody do something! This isn't happening! Get away from me! Hands up, eyes down!
That's it. You found the right numbers. When you get to the vault, find the matching deposit box.
Okay, I'm leaving. See you next time.
Call the National Guard! Why isn't anybody doing anything? Somebody do something!
There's ammo here if you want it.
They have guns! Sentries over here.
More guards than usual patrolling the building. Stay sharp. The power before or it won't open. Find the power source and turn it off. You'll need thermite to burn your way into the vault. I'm sending in the helicopter to do a drop.
This is Miles. I'm on approach. ETA 1 minute.
First I missed my train, now I'm getting robbed. Shit! Let me go!
I'm suing!
We know that you're in there. We have the place surrounded. Make no mistakes. We are in charge. I'm there any second now. Make things worse. Come out with your hands.
I'm tracking another assault team. They'll be there in about 30 seconds.
Dropping now. Watch your heads. All right. I'll take a break and look around.
Place the thermite above the vault. It's in the hallway.
I took out. Oh God! I got the sniper.
You're not getting.
We outnumber them!
They deployed the hostage rescue team. The thermite burns faster if you add more bags to it. Just make sure you don't overdo it.
Ain't so tough.
This is interesting. An executive working at Wixia has a safe deposit box here, in this bank. If you go by an office,
You're not getting
look
out of
around to
line.
see which box it is.
You're not getting out.
Sabotage squad on site. Watch out.
Happened to me. We're outgunned here.
Lots of guards patrolling the building. Keep your eyes open.
I'm not hanging around.
Time for another strategy. You'll need to burn your way into the vault with thermite.
Come on, focus
I'm
up.
sending file with the drop for you.
Pilot Bile here. I'm there in about 1 minute. You should be able to see me now, any second.
They're coming in 30 seconds. Get ready.
Dropping now. Watch your heads. Okay, I'm gonna circle the place. Be back in a little while.
I have it!
Place the thermite above the vault. It's in the hallway. Cops inbound. Stay on your toes.
Careful! Careful!
Don't let up. Keep at 'em. It's a fucking sapper.
Get the thermite to burn faster if you add more bags to the fire. Just don't fucking overdo it.
Dropping the bag you asked for.
Zapper, zapper. We got a zapper here.
I got the sniper! What the fuck?
You'll never get through. Cover.
The water from the sprinklers is affecting the thermite. Turn them off. We don't have time for
Dead
slow
end for
cooking.
you. They got one of us. as ever!